It is my privilege to represent the faculty and staff in saying welcome. Welcome guests, and welcome and congratulations graduates on having the perseverance to get through all the hard work you have completed to get to the finish line. Today is a time for reflection and to reflect upon all your achievements and what you have learned. I have been doing my own thinking. My calling in life has been teaching, even though I went back and forth between teaching jobs and private industry over the years. Learning has always been my number one passion. From a very young age, my mother played school with me, and that is what we called it, playing school. When I entered the first grade, my first grade teacher gave me my first experience with teaching. She let me help her teach, and she kept telling me I was so good at it. As I reflect back on graduating from a community college, it was in Jacksonville, it was in 1975. I still remember my thoughts and my aspirations as I walked across the stage, as you will be doing today. My vision at that time was to go back to that college as a full-time instructor. Though I taught there many years as a part-time instructor while working in private industry positions, I never was hired full-time. I was in the top three times, and I think I was second choice 2 times. So after I lost out the 3rd time, I went home and I cried myself to sleep every night for about 2 weeks. Then I awoke and I said, if I am ever going to be able to teach in a community college, I have to leave my hometown of Jacksonville that I loved and my friends and my family that I loved. To pursue my passion of teaching, I had to leave the place I loved. There were 28 community colleges in Florida. I sent out applications to all that had positions open for which I qualified. And I ended up at Palm Beach Community College. And I loved that job. That was my dream job. It was the first community college in the state of Florida. I stayed there 11 years. That's where my community college teaching experience began. Fast forward to 2011, Pasco-Hernando State College, the last community college in the state of Florida. I was so excited. I saw an opening here for a job that I qualified for, and I knew this is where I should be. And I have loved teaching and living here for the last 6 years. I turned 65 in March, and I started thinking, and I decided to retire. I am retiring today. Because my passion is learning and teaching, I have never felt like I was working when I was teaching. It has always been like I was still playing school. I have truly felt a calling to be here at PHSC teaching. And when I have been in the classroom with you, whether it be face-to-face or online or in those telephone conversations sometimes on my cell phone at midnight, it did not seem like work to me. As you go forth and forge down the various paths you choose, my hope and prayer is that each of you will keep your heart open to your callings. For if you find just the right job that lets you enjoy your passions, you will always be playing. It will not be like work. As you walk out the door from this auditorium today, you have just added a credential to your resume. As you walk out the door today, go celebrate your achievements leading up to you becoming a graduate. Then think about your values, your priorities, your mission in life. Think about what was most important to you or what's most important to you now in your personal life and your work life. Think about what you want to be able to look back on in your life and see when you reach your retirement day. Write down your personal philosophy, your mission, and your goals. Date them. Keep them for all of your years And periodically, when you reach various milestones in your life, refer to them. And when you are retiring, like I am today, read them. I am asking you to do what my psychology instructor gave my class to do. I took that psychology class in 1973. I have kept that paper all of these years. And when I read it today, it seems like I wrote it just a few years ago. Time flies. Focus on your passions in your work. For if you have passions for the work you do, whatever it is, you will be successful at it. This doesn't mean that it will always be easy, but the work will not seem like work. As you go forth into your new beginning, be empowered by the knowledge gained during your time at Pasco-Hernando State College, where innovative learning you grew to imagine, believe, and achieve. Congratulations, graduates. Go forth and commence your life with passion.
May we all stand to pay homage to our military men and women who serve domestically and abroad. Our national anthem by Latressa Jones.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How would you like to be performing behind that? That's not fair. Professor Kelly, we were all cheering, not because you are retiring today, but because you get the opportunity to retire. We're going to miss you. And thank you for what you have done for this college. Thank you. Well, good morning. Good morning, graduates. How are y'all this morning? Have you had a good morning? Well, it's going to get better for you. All right, because I'm going to be short. Okay. On behalf of the District Board of Trustees, welcome graduates, of course. Pasco-Hernando State College faculty and staff, distinguished guests, and others to our 2017 spring commencement. My name is Ed Blommel. I'm chair of the Board of Trustees for Pasco-Hernando State College. and it truly is an honor to serve in that capacity. I'm also very honored to join you today for this great opportunity of your graduation. With the springtime promise of new beginnings, celebrating commencement at this time of the year is especially exciting. This is indeed a time of transition for you. As you prepare to pursue new endeavors, it is important that you are here with us today, graduates, that you choose to celebrate this special occasion with your classmates, your family, and your friends. To mark this significant milestone along your life's journey. Throughout your career, it is important to pause and to reflect on your accomplishments, as you heard earlier, to consider your next steps thoughtfully and to prepare yourself to meet the new goals you have set for yourself. And yes, set a time on them. Put a date on those goals. For trustees, commencement is truly a meaningful occasion as well. Not only to recognize the accomplishments of our graduates, but to recognize the college's primary mission: to educate students and prepare them for rewarding careers and lives, to provide an accessible, diverse teaching and learning environment rich with opportunities to achieve academic success. The 2016-2017 academic year has been exceptional as the college embraces the theme, learn, live, and lead. Many of you graduates took this to heart and became peer mentors and student ambassadors. You took on leadership roles such as president, vice president, and secretary. You became active members in more than 50 clubs and organizations that enhance the students' life learning experience at Pasco-Hernando State College. Also, this college took to heart the Learn, Live, Lead theme by adding new programs that we assessed as very important and necessary for the economy and the community needs in which we serve. Last year was huge for us. Our bachelor program continues to grow in enrollment. We graduated our first classes in engineering technology, and we ignited a passion for firefighting with the new fire academy offered on our East Campus. And we are training students in the fast-growing field of cyber security. PHSC is poised to instruct future leaders with our new automotive robotics certification program. Additionally, the college has been preparing for takeoff with the launch of an aviation program. That's a play on word. Isn't that nice, with a takeoff on? With the launch of an aviation program that will offer several new associate and science degrees. These new programs prepare students for in-demand, highly technical skilled jobs such as robotics technicians, aviation maintenance workers and supervisors, and unmanned systems operators. Skills that touch more and more job markets such as surveying, mapping, mining, forensic, construction, agriculture, and real estate, search and rescue. That's only to name a few. As you can see, we are leading students to successful career opportunities, as well as preparing them to go further in their educational aspirations. Graduates, today you join more than 44,000 alumni that have passed through the halls of this college. Congratulations. It's not that short. There's a little bit more. Many of whom chose to live and work in the growing communities of our district, Pasco-Hernando, and even parts of Hillsborough County we serve. Our graduates represent virtually every profession imaginable. Whatever degree or certification you are earning today can be the stepping stone to career advancements and a countless number of options. At some future moment in your life, I truly believe that you will look back on your experience at Pasco-Hernando State College fondly and realize just how valuable and worthwhile your time and relationships are that you formed here. Now, as you pause to celebrate this very special moment, remember to express gratitude to those that support you. Do your part to make the world a better place, personally and professionally. Give the world the very best you have to offer in your own unique way. Do this, and you will be rewarded in many ways with professional advancement, the ability to earn a substantially living, and to foster an enjoyable lifestyle for yourself and your loved ones. However, the best reward you will ever earn is personal satisfaction, because you will have done your part to make the world a better place and to help others who can benefit from your services. Once again, graduates, spring class of 2017, the best wishes for a future filled with success and happiness. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chair Blama. This is indeed, and please allow me to refer to this as our finest hour. To see you, the 2017 graduates of PHSC, cross your finish line. Let me say good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am very pleased to welcome you to the first of two spring 2017 commencement ceremonies here at PHSC. I'm also pleased this morning to welcome our two interpreters from Jessica Harris Interpreting Services, who will provide sign language for our hearing impaired guests who are with us here today. As the president of PHSC, I too offer my very sincere congratulations to all of our graduates, their families and friends, graduates and guests. I am honored and humbled to serve as the fourth president of this great institution. 45 years ago, Pasco-Hernando State College became the 28th and the final link in the Florida's community college system. Before property was acquired, architectural plans drafted, or the first brick laid, students attended classes in libraries, empty storefronts, churches, and schools. Initially called, and I quote, the college without walls, unquote, PHSC brought quality, affordable, higher education to deserving residents in every corner of our diverse district. Now, PHSC proudly serves more than 16,000 students annually at 5 beautiful campuses, complete with modern classrooms, state-of-the-art libraries, comprehensive support services, countless cultural activities, and nationally recognized academic and athletic programs. Our more than 44,000 graduates, representing virtually every profession, combined with our 519 faculty administrators and faculty members, contribute to an educated and skilled workforce, strengthen the local economy, and enrich the quality of life for our residents. We have indeed certainly come a long way. PHSC is a very fine-tuned institution in which I am privileged to serve together with our trustees, administration, faculty, and staff as we endeavor to provide the highest quality education opportunities to the many students we serve. In our 46th year of operation, we know we have become an integral part of our communities. We are proud of our previous PHSC graduates and quite confident that you, our spring class of 2017, will achieve great distinction. Joining us on the platform this morning are the members of our District Board of Trustees who could join us today. These are gubernatorially appointed individuals who volunteer their time and talents. They ensure that the college policies are in place to enable our administration, faculty, and staff to provide the highest quality of educational services to our students. Trustees, please stand and remain standing until you have all been introduced. And we ask our graduates and guests, please hold your applause until the introductions are completed. From Hernando County, we have Mr. Morris Porton and Miss Marilyn Pearson Adams. From Pasco County, we have our chair, Mr. Ed Blama, who just delivered the welcome comments. Also, we have Dr. Raul Musanuru. We have Mr. Ardian Zika. Let's give these individuals a hand if we don't mind. Thank you. We also have with us this morning PHSC's President Emerita, our second president, Dr. Robert W. Judson, who led the college from July of 1994 through January of 2005. Dr. Judson, please stand and be recognized. Also, his wife, Ellen, is here as well. And PHSC's third president, Dr. Catherine M. Johnson, who served from the January of 2005 through June of 2015. Dr. Johnson, will you please stand and be recognized? And we are quite proud as we stand upon the shoulders of these presidential giants. The PHSC Foundation is our district support organization, which endeavors to assist the college in many areas. Proceeds from donations to the foundation are used for scholarships, faculty and staff development, library equipment, health programs, and the performing arts. Several members of the PHSC Foundation are with us this morning. As we introduce each, we ask them to stand and hold your applause until the end. We have Ms. Monica Mills, Dr. Don Verling, Joe Goldberg, is he in the house? Not. We have Mr. Ken Brzezinski, and we have Dr. William Abil Shastowski. Let's give them a hand. Please allow me now to pause and recognize our PHSC alumni. We ask our PHSC alumni, including those among our faculty and staff, to please stand. Among the 44,000 or so. Come on, give them a hand. I would also like to recognize this morning our very distinguished veterans who are here with us today. Thank you for your service. Our veteran, please stand if you will. All our veterans in the house. Come on. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to please join me in celebrating perhaps the most passionate, energetic, competent, and diverse group of administrators, faculty, staff of any institution of higher education in this country, the employees of Pasco-Hernando State College. Come on, if you will, join us. Take your stand, all of our faculty, staff, administrators. Let's give them a hand. Thank you for helping us to change the lives of our students every day. And lastly, let me recognize my better half, over 30 plus years, Ms. Wendy Beard. Thank you. Come on, stand, Wendy, if you will. Thank you. I would also like to call your attention to our faculty marshals. They are over our senior faculty members and have the honor of serving in this marshal capacity for this commencement ceremony. Please allow me to introduce them Dr. Carla Cozart, Professor of Nursing. Mrs. Barbara Craig, Associate Professor of Nursing. Dr. Lydia Macias, Professor of Nursing. And Dr. Darrell Wayne, Professor of Nursing. Thank you for your service. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our next three speakers, and we will follow the program as listed as they come. This year, we are honored to have with us Mr. Richard Sanvenerio, Chairman of the Board of the Greater Hernando County Chamber of Commerce, who will deliver the charge to our graduates. Mr. Sanvenerio attended Kingsborough Community College in New York City. His motto, and I quote, "You never stop learning if you keep an open mind," unquote. Mr. Sanvenerio was commissioned a Kentucky Colonel in 2013 for his community efforts in making a difference. He was a participant in the Leadership Hernando class of 2008, a member of the Kiwanis International Sons and Daughters of Italy in America. He's also a member of the National Association of Realtors and Take Stock in Children. Mr. Sanvenerio has served on the Campbell and Company CPA Client Advisory Board, the Hernando County Education Foundation, and the March of Dimes Executive Committee. Then following Mr. Sanvenerio is our very distinguished president of our own Faculty Senate, Professor Connie Lamarca Frankel. Ms. Lamarca Frankel also serves as a professor of humanities. She will bring our greetings this morning from our esteemed faculty. Each year we ask a graduating senior or student from one of our campuses to present remarks. Today you will hear from an exceptional North Campus student, Mr. Aaron Hayes. Mr. Hayes is a graduating nursing student and a veteran of the U.S. Army. He served as Phi Theta Kappa PTK Honor Society president as a student here at PHSC. Aaron plans to work as an emergency room nurse and return back to PHSC to earn a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. His career goal is to work as a nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Richard Sanvenerio.
Good morning, everyone. They told me I had an hour to do a speech, and then when I get this morning, they said, no, you only have about 10, 15 minutes. So we went from 30 pages down to 3. So again, good morning, faculty, staff, parents, students, dignitaries, and guests. I think I have that covered already. Please be gentle. This is my first time having the honor of speaking as a commencement ceremony. Let me start off by saying congratulations. Please give yourselves a round of applause right now. You earned it. And I was told to speak slow. You have absorbed the knowledge taught to you by your professors of this fine college. Some of you will continue studies, some of you will seek employment, and some may take time to find yourselves. Don't worry. It took me 20 years to find myself, so you don't have to worry. No pressure. So now what? As you embark onto the world to reach your individual goals, you will all share in the fact that we are part of the human race. Diversity is divine. This is the greatest country in the world because of our diverse cultures that have continued, in most part, to work together to make something special you cannot find anywhere else in the world. Be tolerant of others. Listen more. Then you could voice your opinions. Try and balance social media and human skills. Okay, let's be honest. How many right now are either on their phones texting, on Snapchat, or Facebook. Come on, I hear a lot of, come on, show of hands. I know somebody's on it. Tablet, okay, I stand corrected. That's fine. Listen, you guys, that's what it's all about. A tip, when you do go on your job interview, leave the phone in the car. And always, you remember what they said? How many saw the movie, I think it was the Fockers, I Got Your Eyes on You? Maintain eye contact. There's nothing worse than going on a job interviewing and you're either looking down at the desk, your shoes, you're floating your eyes around the room. Eye contact. We're human beings. And you know what? It does take practice. You know, some of us we'll get it, and you'll get it, no problem. A percentage of the generation before you had more trouble with human interaction skills. That's good for dinosaurs like me, because I love the art of conversation, debate, and salesmanship. I think your generation has a lot going on. The majority of you have technology and human skills basically balanced at, I would think, at a 60-40%. Much better than an 80-20 of a generation ago. And that'll be even balanced out better. Be civil at people you will meet and pass climbing your corporate ladders. You never know when the ladders and the person now is above you. So don't go out of your way to get something. Learn to partner with other people, organizations, and businesses to help get things done easier, faster, and more efficiently. Always share in the accolades with your fellow team members. It's never about you. It's about us. It's about we. There are no I in teams. But reserve failure to your own. That is a true leader and a success story. You will also gain the respect of your peers. Going it alone should only be at your last option. Civic, nonprofits, clubs, fraternal orders, professional associations, educational alumni, and yes, I almost forgot, your local Chamber of Commerce are great venues to learn how to network, market, and polish your communication skill sets. You will get back 10 times what you put into these mentioned organizations. You get in life, you get out what you put in. Put nothing in, you get nothing out. You've put all your energies into graduating, and that is the result, and you have earned the graduation of today. I reside in Hernando County for 12 years. I did not know a soul when I moved there. As you could tell by my accent, it's not from Alabama. But now I'm active on many boards and have input, and I'm happy to say I have an input in the direction in which my county grows. And I hope you take that path as well. Never be afraid of change. Embrace it. Learn from it. And then you could add to it. If we were in the 1950s right now and I said, go buy a bottle of water for $1, they would have thought we were crazy. Now it's $1 billion industry. So, hey, the sky's the limit. Your imagination will set where we go in the future. The most successful people, believe it or not, have the most failures. But it takes only one success, and then you could duplicate it from the formula for further and future successes. Everyone here knows the story about the tortoise and the hare. Am I right? Does everybody know what the tortoise? There's no magical wormhole, shortcuts in life. That just doesn't exist. Just one's perseverance and patience to see it through, slowly and steady, and that wins the game of life. Think outside the box. Identify the need. Match it with a remedy, and you'll be special and successful. If you can, travel to faraway lands. Experience the culture, peoples, food, sights, the smells. Your firsthand knowledge of your travel experience will beat any virtual reality program by far. Everyone makes mistakes, but not everyone learns from them. It's okay. It's going to happen sooner or later. That is life teaching us something. If we are open-minded, we learn from it. We pick ourselves up brush the dirt off our pants, and we become stronger for it. And yes, everyone here is entitled to a poor me day once in a while. Just don't make a life out of it. But it's a pit stop in a race called life. Don't blink your eyes too long, it'll pass you by. Don't chase the money. Your passion for your respective fields of interest will reward you in the end monetarily, because you will be leaders in that field and will be able to elevate that pay scale to the next level. Time management. I know I'm still working on that one myself. With all you do, with all that you will do and continue to do, try to pencil in a beautiful world time every chance you get. It's very important in relationships. What's the sense of all your future successes if you have no one to share them with? So smell those roses, read a book just for the fun of it. For some, create a family time and a me time too. It's very important. You must like that person that you see in the mirror every morning, so people will like you. Be happy, appreciate, and feel blessed at what you have, and definitely don't dwell on what you don't. Life is way too short to pout. And so, a toast. I raised my water bottle. Sorry, no alcohol on campus right now. To the class of 2017, I wish you all a long, healthy life. Stay true to your principles. Keep your eyes on the prize at all times. And remember, integrity is your actions when nobody is watching you. You will always have much success as you embark on your journey called life. I say to you, Godspeed. And again, I want to thank the faculty, staff, parents, dignitaries, guests, and for you for this honor for me to speak to you today. And please give yourselves a round of applause and much more for your family and friends to support you today. Thank you.
Good morning. Before I begin this speech, I have to seize the teachable moment. I'm sorry, I'm a teacher, it's what I do. As you listen to the speakers, think about what are the themes that you're hearing. Hard work, passion, determination, caring, return, making the world a better place. You know, there's a reason for these speeches at graduation. Honestly, there really is a reason. All right? So listen for that. And know that your actions can change the world. It can change a small part of the world. It can change a large part of the world. You are of the world. So, as I close this teachable moment, pick up the themes. Now, Dr. Beard, members of the Board of Trustees, administrators, fellow faculty, staff, family, friends, and beloved graduates, it's an honor to address you on behalf of your faculty. It's an honor that I'm both proud and humbled to have the opportunity to do. We, your faculty, are honored to have been a positive, helpful, maybe occasionally frustrating part of your journey. And we are here to congratulate you on your achievement. We know your journey has not been easy. We've challenged you. Boy, have we challenged you. We've challenged you intellectually, sometimes physically, I think certainly emotionally upon occasions, but you have met that challenge. There have been long nights, even longer days, when all of your energies, your focus has been on acquiring the knowledge and the skills that you need to meet those greater challenges that are out there for you. But again, you met our challenge. You will meet those challenges. We're confident. Now, as you commence the next part of your journey, whether you're going into the workforce or you're going off to university, we know you will do well because you will be following a passion. And you will be coupling that passion with something so very important that our previous speaker mentioned, your integrity. Integrity is what you do when no one is listening. It is who you are. It is your core beliefs. It is that which you share with your family, your friends, the world, but usually in a very quiet way. Remember that as you've met our challenges, and you're going to meet new ones, some of the most important challenges are the challenges you give yourself. Think outside of the box. Read a book for fun. Embrace new experiences. I think, and totally agree with you, sir, travel, if you can do it, is one of the most amazing ways to expand your horizon. Sometimes you got to remember, don't drink the water and get those shots, and adjust your expectations, but getting to know different people, different cultures, experiencing different things, it makes you aware that you're not alone on this planet and that we all work together. Think deeply, please. Think critically. And listen more than speak. Trust me, it took me years to learn that. You guys can attest to it, right? Took me years. But the power of listening, the power of thinking before you speak, which for me is difficult. I have a passionate ethnicity. Speak out against injustices that you see. Don't be silent. Don't say, oh, I don't want to get involved. Speak out. And remember, we must agree to disagree, but always civilly and respectfully. Remember, kindness, compassion, and respect are never wasted. And in words that have been attributed to Theodore Roosevelt, I actually had to look this up on the internet last night because I wanted to be sure I cited my source. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And I believe that you're a very caring group of people. When you go to celebrate your graduation with those who support you in this journey and who have loved you the most, remember to say thank you. And please forgive me, I think you should stand up, turn around, and give those people some applause. Come on. We do nothing alone. Thank you. Truly, we do nothing alone. So, again, on behalf of your faculty, congratulations. Congratulations on your achievement, your successes, and best wishes for a happy, healthy, and successful future. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, again, and welcome to the commencement for the graduating class of 2017. I will start by taking the time to welcome the President, Dr. Timothy Beard, the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and all of those who made it here to support each of us during this grand accomplishment. Additionally, I would like to thank each of you for allowing me the honor and privilege of speaking today. Life is like a story. Since we all live a completely different life, it goes without saying that each of our stories are unique. However, every story shares one common thing. Each story has a beginning, multiple characters, chapters, and an ending. Specifically, it is the characters that we meet in a story that have the most influence on what happens in the chapters of a book. Regardless of the many differences in each of our stories, we all have reached this chapter and have been influenced by characters that have crossed our paths. To the faculty, I say this: you all are the characters that pushed us to our limits. You all are the reason for the late nights, missed appointments, and anxiety attacks that we all have experienced. However, you all are the characters that gave us the knowledge, guidance, and training that brought us where we are now. As a student, you all were available for me when I needed the extra push to strive on. I think I speak for the majority when I say thank you for doing what you do. To those of you in the audience who are here to support us graduates, you all are the characters that have, arguably, the most influence on our stories. You all are the ones that put up with our complaints, lifted us up when we felt down, dropped everything when we needed help, and constantly remind us why we needed to graduate college. It wasn't an option. For most of us, you all were the motivation to get where we are right now. You all were always on our side, even if it meant telling us what we didn't want to hear. You all were the ones that never left our side. Without the support from all of you, arguably, we would not have reached this chapter in our lives. Finally, to my fellow graduates, I say this: we are the main characters. Without us, there can be no story. Our story is unique. Few people attend college, and even fewer people actually graduate. After today, this chapter of our story will come to a close, but there will be many more chapters to come. It is my hope that each of us will influence someone else's story, just as others have influenced ours. Congratulations, class of 2017. Our hard work and dedication paid off. We are graduating. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cinvenario, Ms. Lamarco Frankel, and of course our student, Mr. Hayes, for those very, very kind and wonderful remarks. Mr. Hayes said something that caught my attention. He said, if it was not for students, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have jobs. We wouldn't have what we're having today. Students, you are still, and graduates, you're still the main reason that we're here. And I want to say to you today, Joyce Meyer said this, that we choose to be happy, and we choose today to celebrate you. Let's give our students, our graduates, another hand. We also want to thank Ms. Latressa Jones for that very fine rendition of our national anthem, and also for our Wiregrass Ranch High School chorus who will sing our alma mater as we close shortly. While we recognize this is our graduate spotlight today, we also feel this commencement is an opportunity, again, to celebrate and to give some awards and honors. Please allow me to welcome Dr. Ra Musunuru, who has continuously served as a member of our Board of Trustees for PHSC since 1999. During these years, he served as a chair of the Board of Trustees 3 times and is due for a 4th time very soon. He also served as a member of the PHSC Foundation Executive Committee from 2006 and 7 and also again in 2012 and 13. For his innovative service to PHSC over these years, he's received the prestigious 2013 Southern Regional Trustee Leadership Award. from the National Association of Community Colleges Trustees in Seattle, Washington. He is a practicing cardiologist for nearly 37 years in this county, serving the residents of both Pasco and Hernando County since 1981. He is instrumental in establishing the nationally recognized Heart Institute at Regional Medical Center here at Bay Point. Among many others, he received 3 national awards from the American Heart Association, including the National Physician of the Year in 2005. He has received many local, state, and national awards for his outstanding charitable work over the past 4 decades or nearly 40 years. The PHSC Foundation is indeed one of the luckiest beneficiaries of his philanthropic work for many years here at this college. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dr. Rao Musunuru this morning, who will make a presentation for $10,000 to the PHSC Foundation to benefit student scholarships in honor of a very deserving person of his choice, and it's still a secret, on this joyous occasion we call commencement. Dr. Musunuru.
Thank you, Dr. Beer. Good morning, students, friends, and families. Accept my hearty congratulations. You don't need any more speeches, I'm sure. I believe the role of the leaders is not only make rules, set standards, and expect things and give speeches, but also to help the students financially, not only morally, physically, psychologically, but most importantly, financially. Like many others, I have been supporting student scholarship at our college through significant yearly donations to the college foundation for many years. Also, last year, I started an extra and special $10,000 donation to the PHSC Foundation at the time of commencement to honor one of special individuals that provided service to PHSC in some special capacity. I've been trying to keep the name of the honoree as a surprise until the end, and also trying to maintain the diversity of the honorees. As some of you know, Ken Berzinski was the honoree at the last commencement. The honoree today is a medical doctor. He was practicing family medicine for a few years, even before I started my cardiology practice in Pasco in 1981. He has been a member of the College Foundation Board since 1985, having served as its chairman twice. He still continues to serve on its executive committee. He has served and chaired numerous committees of the Foundation Board over the years, including Taste of Pasco and President's Club Foundation. He has attended almost all the graduation ceremonies all these years, so I know he's going to be here this morning, even though it's a surprise for him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure and privilege to honor this great humanitarian, a true gentleman, and a strong believer, supporter, and promoter of our college, Dr. Don Wirling. With $10,000 donation of my money to PHSC Scholarship Endowment to be started on his name, to be used for any scholarship of his choice, and having known him, probably he would choose nursing scholarships. Dr. Wirling.
speechless. Wow. I'm not known to be accused of being inebriated by the exuberance of my own verbosity, but I'll keep this really short. This is truly flattering, honoring, and more than that, humbling. I wish you all could feel what I'm feeling right now, not only because of this, but what I feel at every time I come to a graduation ceremony, and the feeling that I may have contributed in some small way to one person finishing their education. And I think, as our honored guest speaker said today, when you serve others, you get back 10 times. And I think that was an understatement. I get back 100 times at least. So I would only leave you with one of my sayings that I've heard way back when from a man by the name of John Dewey. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Musa Nuru, and a well-deserved honor for Dr. Verling. Again, let's give them a round of applause for the services they have provided to this great institution. We have one faculty member who is retiring from PHSC, and we're going to ask Professor Kelly if she would please come forward again. Very famous clock. Professor Kelly, she is a professor of office administration who has been part of our great family for 6 years. She began her tenure here in August of 2006 and 2011 until now, May the 3rd, 2017. Let's give her a round of applause for her great service to this great institution. Thank you, Dr. Kelly, for all your years of service. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Now to what we do best, serenade our students. While still in high school, students in our 2-county district who meet certain grade requirements are able to take college classes from PHSC as dual enrollment students without incurring college tuition costs. And we have several students who have completed their coursework for an associate in arts degree, and several of these students are here with us this morning. Special note, these students have not yet graduated from their respective high schools. Will these talented dual enrollment students please stand? Thank you. You may have noticed that some of our students are wearing gold honor cords. These graduates have maintained at least a 3.5 GPA overall. These are among our top honor students graduating today. We're going to ask these students to please stand and be recognized. Wow, third of the class. Thank you. Other graduates are wearing stoles over their robes. These graduates are members of Phi Theta Kappa, and that's a gold stole, the National Community College Honor Society. In order to be a member of PTK, a student must have maintained a 3.25 GPA. Will our PTK honor students please stand? Thank you. Several of our graduates are members of Psi Beta, the International or National Honor Society in Psychology. These students are wearing gold double cords with royal blue and gold tassels. To be eligible for Psi Beta, among other criteria, students must have maintained a 3.25 GPA and demonstrated an interest in psychology. Will these students please stand? Thank you. Tau Upsilon Alpha is a National Honor Society for Human Services. To be eligible for Tau Upsilon Alpha, among other criteria, students must have maintained a 3.25 GPA and have an interest in human services. Will these students please stand? On this year, we had 2 students named to the Phi Theta Kappa PTK All Academic Team in Florida. One of these students is here this morning. We're going to ask Miss Diana Castro Horomillo. Please come forward. Come on, Diana. She was selected based on her academic achievement, leadership, and community service. She was awarded the PTK International Honor Society Medallion, which I'm pleased to present to her today. Let's give Diana another hand. Now to the most prestigious award of the morning, the medallion for the honor graduate with the highest GPA or the highest honors. The honor graduate with the highest honors is the student or students who have achieved the highest academic average in the graduating class. Please come to the platform as I call your name so that you can receive your honor medallion and remain on the platform. And may I say, I think this semester we've had an unprecedented number of honor grads. We have 16 overall, only 1 this morning. Her name is Kinsey Hurley, a dual enrollment West Campus student who plans to attend Florida Southern College and major in psychology. Her career goal is to become a child psychologist. This time, please welcome Dr. Stanley Gionette, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, College Provost. Let's receive Dr. Gionette at this time.
Thank you, Dr. Beard. Good morning. Good morning. Now for the presentation component of the ceremony, we will present our graduates. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise? Dr. Beard, these candidates have satisfied the performance requirements as set forth in the rules of the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, pursuant to the authority granted to the board by Florida Statute 100.64, and they are eligible to be awarded the Bachelor of Science degree. Will the faculty marshals please escort these baccalaureate graduates to our platform?
Crystal Weeks. Charles Rummins. Carissa McLaughlin. Crystal Lottie. Evanda Hedrick. Melanie McHugh. Kaisa Kramer. Kelly Shin. Phi Theta Kappa. Michelle Govatoso. Dawn Lynn LaPlume.
Let's give our baccalaureate graduates a round of applause. Congratulations. And now, will the candidates for the diplomas, certificates, and Associate in Science and Associate in Arts degrees please rise? Dr. Beard. Dr. Beard, these candidates have satisfied the performance requirements as set forth in the rules of our District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, pursuant to the authority granted to the board by Florida Statute 1001.64, and they are eligible to be awarded diplomas, certificates, Associate in Science, and Associate in Arts degrees. Will the faculty marshals please escort these graduates by individual rows to the platform?
Michael Fogel Jr. Tracy Snell, Honors Phi Theta Kappa. Jason Snell. Kinsey Hurley. Felicia Donahoe. Kelsey Goley. Vice President of the Porter Last Club. Michaela Sampson. Monica Fitz, Phi Theta Kappa. Daryl Cunningham. William Fisher Jr. Zachary Van Dyke. Ryan Falkenberg, Honors. Caitlin Duty, Honors. Trey Fleming, Phi Theta Kappa. Brandy Cook, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Lydia White. Torgamado. Destiny DePriest. Madison Ohl, honors. Molly Bittner. Melissa Michaud, honors. Carol Downall, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Cynthia Swinson, Phi Theta Kappa, honors. Sandra McCarthy. Magdalena McLinsky. Marco Mallard. Tracy Dees, veteran, Psi Beta. Stephanie Cano, honors, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Kayla Lasley, Phi Theta Kappa. Ginger Hanshu, Psi Theta Kappa, Phi Theta Kappa. John Bates. Francisca Rubio. Danica Horneck. Victoria Relier. Ashley Moore. Jade Noga. Tyler Wisnoski. Tiffany Lindiakos. Denise Miller. Amari Pacheco. Chelsea O'Halloran. Kelly Brown. Cheryl Gemmel. Audrey Haddad, Phi Theta Kappa. Katie Benson, Phi Theta Kappa, honors. Courtney Fagan, Phi Theta Kappa. Jessica Pulaski. Bonnie Hunt, honors, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Corey Hillman, honors. Altair Unos. Kayla Brigino. Peter Capello. Jimmy Lee.
Samantha Evans. Jessica Hurt, Phi Theta Kappa. Anthony Narducci. Michael Morgan. Aubrey Johnston. Stephanie Spencer Lane. Tracy Washburn. Blaine Trimble. Brian Singleton, Phi Theta Kappa. Nicholas Sarnecki, Honors Phi Theta Kappa. John Gibeau, Honors. Jessica Straining, Honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Victoria Novikova, Honors. Jessica Banfield, Honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Brittany Cowart. Alexis Fox, Honors. Vicky Norris, Honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Maria Mahoney, Honors Phi Theta Kappa. Asia Standifer, Phi Theta Kappa. Lisa Damron, Honors Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Brooke Jolly, Honors Psi Beta. Lucio Gore, a veteran. Alicia Crum. Brianna Berga. Ashley Albrook. Jesselica Cartagena. Kateri Smith, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Honors. Svetlana Kashukas. Crystal Caprat. Carrie Donaldson. Kayla Reifenberg, Honors. Kaylee Caraway, Honors Psi Beta, Phi Theta Kappa. Erica Saylor. Elise LeBeau, Phi Theta Kappa. Dustin Thyssen, a veteran of the U.S. Navy. Laura Gonzalez, Phi Theta Kappa. Michelle Beluha, Phi Theta Kappa.
Autumn Stucker, Phi Beta Kappa. Anna Ishmaku. Angela Fandino, Phi Beta Kappa. Gemma Ewing, Phi Beta Kappa. Jyoti Kamade, Phi Beta Kappa. You what? Which one you want to say? Okay. Vivian Lugo, Phi Beta Kappa. Jalen Banks. Juan Figara. Shante Price. Lauren McRae. Misty Kale. Amy Fisher Kratz. Alexandra Phipps, honors. Sierra Burke, Phi Beta Kappa. Rhonda Young, Phi Beta Kappa, Psi Beta. Ernest Gazal, Phi Beta Kappa. Hannibal Mowry, Phi Beta Kappa, Psi Beta. Wendy Wusick, Phi Beta Kappa. Kelly Grenarde, Phi Beta Kappa. Jessica Ann Chandler. Jennifer Jones, honor, Phi Beta Kappa, Psi Beta. Amanda Spear. Latosha Kinsler. Ashley Fuller, honors. Felicia Schubert, veteran, Phi Beta Kappa. Kristen Miller. Anna Woods. Lisa Dewar. Samantha Baven, Phi Beta Kappa, Psi Beta. Renee Dasher. Jesus Torres, honors. Zachary Gatoski, honors Phi Beta Kappa. Megan Murphy, honors Phi Beta Kappa. Alex Sims. Catherine Jacobs, Phi Beta Kappa, Psi Beta. Nicole Curry. Neela Shadaro. Demetria Gloucester. Orlando Cudero. Raquel Villanueva, honors Phi Beta Kappa Psi Beta. Jessica Boykin, Phi Beta Kappa. Alexander Shakokny. Amber Weeks. Valeria Smith, honors. Christy Brady. Melissa Lusterio. Catherine Reyes. Stacy Landry. Jennifer Suglaris. Martha Hanna. Mary Lou Kalura. Kimberly Batisse. Kristen Saunier, Phi Beta Kappa Psi Beta. Rachel McCarthy, Psi Beta. Andrea De Silva, honors Phi Beta Kappa Psi Beta. Kristen Hinchy, Psi Beta Kappa. Jasmine Green, honors Phi Beta Kappa. Heather Murphy, honors Phi Beta Kappa. Christina Terry, veteran. Angelita Mularanda, veteran, honors Phi Beta Kappa Psi Beta. Diana Castro Hamilio, Phi Beta Kappa Psi Beta. Casey Hawks, Phi Beta Kappa. Shivani Patel, honors. Christina DeCono. Ashley Green. Corey Walsh, Phi Theta Kappa. Ashley Richburg, honors Phi Beta Kappa. Christabel Johnson, honors. Amanda Dillon, honors. Vinika Grant, Phi Theta Kappa. Francis Pebon, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Hyung Na Maiwin. Brittany Wilcox. John Tucker, honors, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta Tau. Anna Marie McGuire, honors. Gantilas Das. Cobre Belexen Hooks. I think I got it. Aruna Rani. Brittany Pina. Natalie Chin. Kylie Friedman. Julie Pittman. Norman Olsen, Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Christina Perella, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Yesenia Hernandez, Phi Theta Kappa. Kelsey Firth. Brittany McQuaid. Maria Guevara, Phi Theta Kappa. Alexandra Aragones. Nirvana Rodick, Phi Theta Kappa. Christian Contreras, honors. Bobby Rolle Stewart. Michelle Ledbetter, Phi Theta Kappa. Eric Martinez, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Stephen Babel. Robin Beecham. Zoe Cipriani. Joanne Wade, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Tau Epsilon Alpha. Victoria Gunther, honors, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Summer Sizemore. Aaron Hayes.
Round of applause for our diploma, certificate, and associate degree graduates.
After I confer the degrees and certificates earned here this morning, I respectfully request that the audience stand and join us in singing our alma mater, Not Now, which is located in the back of your program. We then ask that the audience remain in place until the end of the students' recessional. Will all the candidates please rise? By the authority granted to me by the Florida Statutes 1001.65, and the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, I now proclaim you official graduates of Pasco-Hernando State College. Please turn your tassels. Will everyone stand, please, for the alma mater? Everyone stand for our alma mater in the back of your program.